Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back with another banger video. Today is a 4 subscriber special. Let's get it. Shout out my goat JGrad, latest subscriber. Here's some clips of thanks. Anyways, today we're doing a little review session. You know, I had a recent game on a Azir. This is also a Azir game, but we aren't going to be analyzing this one today. Where I think I played pretty well. It was a pretty smooth game overall, but definitely some areas of improvement. So I'm just gonna be heading straight into it. We're into a Malzahar matchup, which is by far one of the easier matchups for Azir. All you really gotta watch out for is Malz to flash RU and the jungler to come and kill you and stuff like that. But usually that doesn't happen, at least in gold, because there's like no jungle mid coordination going on whatsoever. Yeah, and generally like they can't even kill you, even if they do flash RU, unless there's a really strong damage dealing jungler. But because the early game is so boring, I decided to skip ahead till about 6 minutes. My team's on Dragon. Malzahar kind of rotated halfway and then dipped, so that's good that they didn't get all killed. But because it's a Malzahar matchup, I went Airy. I think another option is definitely to go lethal tempo if they have more tanks, like they do in this game, so I probably should have gone lethal tempo. But I've just been liking the Airy a lot more recently, because usually in a lot of games there's a lot of squishy champions, so you won't be able to get as many auto attacks off, whereas the Airy poke is kind of always good. Now here's the first real play of the game. So both junglers are kind of contesting Crab. It's about 10 minutes in. Neither of us have backed yet, I believe. And yeah, if you look to the little top left of the screen, my Nefiri and the Vi are kind of fighting each other. So the reason I back up is because I thought the Malz would ult me. And here I do a crazy freaking bronze play. Miss my ult, flash. Anyways, we got a little replay of that. It worked out in the end, but I think both sides played that pretty terribly. Alright, let's get the replay. So I'm walking up. The Vi flashes, which I don't know why. I guess it's she doesn't have any red buff. And I walk back because the Malzahar thought was ult me. And then I try to WER to cancel the Malz ult, except I E through the Malz, so my E just didn't go over the wall. And then I missed the ult on the Malz anyway. So that was a pretty goofy play, but it worked out in the end. Anyways, getting back into the game. We clear out the wave. I have the blue buff, so I'm gonna look to punish the Malzahar using it. If you didn't know, Azir has really bad mana issues, so if you use Q like that, you lose like half your mana pretty much. Anyways, nothing came of it. We both backed. Malzahar is bot lane looking for a gank, which doesn't really work out, so I tried to shove this wave in. But yeah, into an easier matchup like Malz, it's definitely an option to go more scaling runes like Gathering Storm, lethal tempo, stuff like that, things that scale better into the late game. Or you can go Airy and look for some poke damage. But I know he's going to come back up, it's warded, so I decided to back up a little bit. A lot of the stuff that happens in this game are just like me not knowing the enemy's cooldowns, or the jungle's cooldowns, I guess. Anyways, oh yeah, they were on drag, which like right now and in game we definitely like just didn't pay attention to. I saw you use Malz use ult, and I get this crazy 3-man shuffle, which is pretty lucky looking back at the footage, and they just auto attack the what's it called, the Malphite ADC to death. Anyways, here we have it. I'm 1-0-0, doing pretty well. Malz ults the Nefiri. My Q procs his shield, so the ult actually hits him, and then the brand just does a lot of damage, and the Malz is kind of useless. So pretty easy play. Also, who plays Malphite ADC? Come on, man, like what is that? Especially into like Brand and Mumu. But it works out in the end. We're going back to lane. I got the red buff from killing the Vi, I believe, early in the play. So this is also another chance. If you didn't know, Azir autos do proc the red buff, which can slow them, which is pretty nice. The Azir soldier autos, I mean, not the regular autos. But yeah, we're just looking to clear the wave, and here is a pretty sick play, I think. Definitely thought the Malz had ult here, which is why I was playing so scared. Flash the Vi, just auto attack her to slow a little bit, and I don't know why I'm so scared. I definitely did not see the Nefiri come in. But yeah, he trades 1-for-1, and then I poke the Vi a bit on their tower. Now here's a little replay. I'm 4-0, so I really don't want to die. I definitely thought the Mal's has ult here, so I don't know why I was trading so aggressively. But I flashed the Vi Q while landing the most amount of damage on the Mal's. I also don't have ulti, so if the Vi chased, she might have been able to kill me, especially because she has flash. But thankfully she doesn't, she turns, and instead the Nefiri trades 1-for-1, which is pretty good. Alright, back into the game. I tried to bully the Vi a little bit. The tower's low and we have 3 grubs. I feel like the Vi could have cleared the wave and prevented me from taking the tower, but if you look top, my top lane actually gets the first tower, so it doesn't really matter that much. I put the tower up just in case the Vi is sticking around. The Vi has ulti now, so she probably could kill me if she wanted to, which is why I put the tower up. But it also comes in handy a little bit later on, which you'll see when the Mal's respawns. I feel like this tower is really weak. Like I just put it up and it's already on like half HP. But it's definitely nice for shoving down mid and having a bit of protection. I've definitely relied on it too much and just gotten like 4-man dove under it. So that's a problem. But alright, here we have it. The Mal's like doesn't respect the tower or me just autoing him. So he just gets one shot with my ulti. Pretty nice. And especially because the Vi was about to gank me with ult, so probably would have died if Mal's wasn't just in right there. Alright, back into the game. We're still going mid lane. I feel like we could have rotated lanes, but you know, it's fine. It's like gold 2, gold 1 elo. Oh, by the way, I've ranked up to plat, so this will be my last gold featured video, hopefully, unless I rank back down. Trying to hit emerald, beating my friends to it. But not much going on. Nefiri looks like she's about to get caught, but it's okay, you'll see. Yeah, the Malphite kind of tries to kill her, uses ulti, and Nefiri's just fine. Broken champion. This Malphite is also insanely weak, which is nice. And here I think the Malphite has ult even though he just used it. So when he flashes, I don't know if flash give me respect, but I just WEQ away. And now we're back to farming mid, going to the bot side, hugging the bot wall because no Vi's top side, and then just recall, I guess. Not much to do. Alright, back up. Here's the Rift Herald fight. I definitely could have played this way better, but here's my thinking. I thought the Vi would run away, so I just WEQ the wrong way. But I ended up getting both of them. And if you look in the replay, which will happen right now, I actually have Magi's on 10 stacks, I believe. So I want to stack that, so I really wanted to prevent the Vi from just running away and wasting my time, and me potentially not getting both these kills. But it worked out in the end. Maybe I could have saved my top laner, but it's okay. Anyways, me and the Nefiri clear out this Rift Herald pretty easily, and we're gonna look to rotate bot side for a little play after this. As always, I clear out the mid wave. I feel like farming on Azir is just so fun, you know, especially when you aren't laning against somebody. But the thing with Azir is I feel like he's pretty bad into every champion that has a skill shot. And nowadays, most champions have skill shots. I'm talking like Zed, obviously he's terrible into Xerath. Things like Zoe, even Lux, Victor. I feel like I could just get caught by their skill shots. So it's definitely nice playing into a Mal who has like one skill shot ability. But back in the bot lane, fortunately the brand dies. Fortunately, I do get the kill, so that's 4 more stacks in the Magi's for me. And then I get the tower as well. I love being greedy. Greedy little demon on Azir. And sorry about the quality of this video. I low-key, dude, I have no idea. I don't want to make a script. Like, reading off a script is so hard, I feel. So I'm just talking live at the camera, all in one take. This is the most raw stuff you can get. Anyways, we definitely overextend, had a bit too much ego. I think the Moo might have been able to live if I hit the tower, but then also might have died. Totally luck that I missed, or that I dodged the Morgana Q. And it's a good thing the Vi didn't go in here because I probably would have killed her with my tower. But anyways, in the end, we both just walk out with the Mumu as the only sacrifice. But it's okay because he's a support. Alright, back into the mid lane. I feel like you don't gotta side lane as much in Azir. I mean, it's obviously nice, but in games like this, it can also be nice just push up mid. Obviously right now, I think I see a bunch of their team in their top jungle, so I'm hanging back a bit because we got no vision in there either. Yep, and lo and behold, they all come mid to try and collapse on the brand, like so. And here's a bit of a goofy play as well. I definitely didn't expect the Mal's to be there, but I managed to Zhonya's before the Morgana Q hit. I think you can still Zhonya's after the Q hits, but it was nice. Also, I definitely thought of ult there, so I was playing a bit too cocky. But my team comes in for the clutch. You can definitely see me walking around aimlessly a little bit, like walking back here. I just don't know what the Nefiri's doing. And right now, I'm starting to learn how to play with unlocked camera, but it's like, it feels like it's so hard. Just clicking all over the place, trying to move your soldiers, trying to look at the enemy, trying to dodge skill shots. So I feel like when you're playing to skill shots, playing locked camera is actually kind of underrated. But anyways, it's a 3v2 because the Nefiri left. Me and the Yorick are here fighting. The Yorick goes in a bit deep. I think definitely could have saved him here as well. But like, what's the point, you know? Mal's is about to respawn. Yep, the Vi flashed on me and still missed, so that's lit. And the good thing about Azir and low elo is that nobody knows what Azir does. It's good because Vi will do stuff like that, some crazy play. But it's also bad because even if you're scaling and you can carry the game, all of your teammates won't play for you and they won't know when you're strong, you know? I've definitely seen it a bunch of times where the jungle just wants me to fight 2v2 in river at like 3 minutes in, and I'm telling him like, no, I do less damage on a cannon minion, let me scale, but he still wants to fight, you know? So it's definitely a pro and a con that your teammates nor your enemies know what you can do. But we're just trying to siege bot for some reason. I think we're really just baiting the enemy in here because, you know, they're bad, we're bad. Chances are someone's gonna misplay like that. And then thankfully the Mbessa misses ult. I still get ulted by the Malzahar, and here's another crazy ulti. I definitely thought the Mbessa would go on me, which is why I preemptively ulted, but it ended up with me just ulting the air here. Looking pretty goofy. But here we are. I think I'm 8-0 at this point, looking to end the game. Only the Morgana's alive. Malphite's up in about 15 seconds. And yeah, Azir autos deal lots of damage. Who would have thought? But we managed to end the game here. I really tried to stay alive, but I get hit by this Morgana Q. I'm telling you, skill shots, man. But Zhonya's, and I'm telling my team to end, but I just end up dying before. So I end up dying for the first time this game. 8-1 KD, not bad. We finished the game off. Thank you guys so much for 4 subscribers. Hope you enjoyed this little cheeky video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.